I was taping this whole time, did my whole routine. Now I'm worn out. And then I'm like, Erlen Vision. There's 9 colors. It'll help your brain. You're on those gadgets. I mean, my family, my first siblings and parents go from 1918 to God knows when. And I've got great nieces and nephews, so we all make a difference. And even if we don't give birth down there, because I C-section, I'm like a virgin. My whole life. I got to have my life saved. So everyone thinks that free speech and women's equal rights, we would have died how many times by the time we were 60? And how many years ago? Because of childbirth. So I got to live because my cord around the neck. I was so pissed off. I was 4 centimeters. No pain. I was a runner and rode horses. And so, yeah, I used to wear 2 jog bras, no matter which size they were, because it kind of come and go. But what keeps them taut is, feet, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, head, and soft knee, and even tap heel. Feet on ball of the feet on the floor, and tap heels. And then grab this and roll it around to the out, roll it around to the in, take a deep breath, let it out, and repeat. Roll it around again, take a deep breath and let it out. Whew. Whew. So all I know is Semper Fi, and yet on the halls of Montezuma and the halls of Tripoli. Those are our fun family years. And then life happens. So you didn't do anything wrong. Come move with me. And yeah, I think I have a PayPal or something. Oh, I mean to tell you, some of the amazing places I've been and where I've kept myself innocent and yummy, and how you can sweet talk everyone. Tell everyone they're pretty. Say hi. Even if it's waving because they're busy and you don't want to distract. Respect. Respect is earned. This generation doesn't know anything about that. And yet then there's a generation under them that knows so well. I mean, they're already doing magnificent. But we need to know that sometimes you die because it was your day. It was your day. God put a day, and He didn't tell you. And that was my daddy. He died in a plane crash. And I had soloed, but I went back up in a small airplane a couple times, went over Sierra Nevadas, just to prove that I wasn't. So, when you pull this up, I used to be able to touch. I never was really touch my nose. I was the kind, I had to do this to do the splits. I couldn't do whatever that is. Wow. So, I'm like a virgin. Well, one of my friends was very gutsy on Facebook. And Facebook lets you do almost more than YouTube. So, today, what was chosen was the shorter. It's still an underwire, and yes, what you want to do is you want to reach in, be under the armpit, and pull it forward gently, and then pull the elastic from behind, and bring yourself up forward. And women and men, these could be back braces. The back of them are solid enough to be back braces for men who maybe have, we're leaning over gadgets. We're leaning over without support. You guys don't even have what we had in the 90s, which was ergonomics. I mean, these kids, some of them are going to have to be so damn brave. And I don't know how we're going to keep the red, white, blue, keep pure. Pure. So there's this one person on TikTok that I love, that they found out some way to tell the whole story if you want to sit there and read. And they got links and all that stuff. So I have so much history just right here in this apartment, and I'm just a speck of dust in the wind. That kind of hurts sometimes, I gotta tell you. But when you move, use every movement, getting up, strengthen and pull up your chest. Because confidence, it's so sexy. So, raise yourself. Be a Mae West. Woohoo! Woohoo! Be a Mae West. Woohoo! And the dumping parts. Again, if you haven't been with me before, thumb out from elbow into your chest below the collarbone on the pectoral. And there's a spot that's a little sore. That's a spot that's lung 1. And you just tap, tap, tap with your soft fingers. Soft fingers. Tap, tap, tap. And that dumps the lymphatic system from your neck, under your arms, all your breast areas, brain tumors. You bring that down and you dump it. And you bring that down and you dump it. And you hydrate. You protect every spring and well with all your lives. And that means barricading them from going there. Don't stop. Trust and have faith over fear. Raising the frequency beyond. But that doesn't mean it can't have. How did our parents, the olden days, you must have known how to, the cows did it, because you're in a one-room apartment with your parents and all your siblings. And so all these movies, doesn't matter what country, they're so adorable from other countries, and then they use English, and it's always in New York City in some like high society mystery or drama or high school kids or something. And some of them do a pretty good job. I still get tired of trying to train someone again and again and again. And people would say this looks like Cotter. No, this is a army base. If the right person came in here, they would know exactly what to do with everything. But there is something about you take dish soap and go on top of water in a bowl, and then you put something yummy for fruit flies. Well, I'm in a battlefield with fruit flies right now. Then you think, why does it matter? Like if I was riding horses or you're riding a bicycle. If you have been sitting at a desk, compressing, and you're wearing those stupid bras that look so pretty, they're meant to be taken off. As soon as you get home, make sure you always, if you can, do non-underwear, except for when it's pretty and special occasion. Then, I like bustiers, but, they've been making waists too long. But the girdle, for even guys, you just take out the sties up in the front so it doesn't poke you in the rib. But that's like a better back brace than those very expensive ones. So, do you love me? Do you love the girls? I love the girls. The girls. So anyone that knows me would say, so how are your girls? And I'm like, well, this one's been a little sore lately. It's weird. It's like, send love, not fear. Keep those away from you that has that anger, fear. Violet flame, triple full of violet flame through my whole house and all of yours and everyone around the consciousness. Okay, so I'm actually an hour ahead, but that's actually good. So we had time to do this. They say I should go do live, good days, caring, kind people days, no hold your back days. And so making your body movements as you get older to keep, everything dries out. And you got to keep it oiled like a good car. You got to think old-fashioned cars because they worked. You didn't have to work on them all the time, and it wasn't based on electronics. Something that one zap, poof, goes out. My first car, I sold for the same amount we purchased it for $100. that Ford Ranchero with the, I did a ton of hay, a ton of hay. Our bumper was just, off the ground. And I drove slow because I grew up pulling horses and pulling horses in a horse trailer when you're like 16 years old with a motorhome. That was just being a criminal girl. And Tennessee, supposedly we're from there. And most of the time it's like, have fun and just be safe. We used to learn how to do CPR in high school, or at least first year in college. But usually junior, senior high school, because you were still an adult. Once you can produce blood or make babies, you are responsible to start learning certain 1, 2, 3 consequence. Ask, command, consequence. Ask, command, consequence. Ask, command, consequence. Improvise, overcome. You know it. All right. I haven't done much for my TikTok people, and I haven't thought about how I would weave the two stories. I'm looking at myself as I look all around my room going, I wonder if anyone is going to be able to walk in and appreciate who I am right now, who I was, all these amazing years of innocence, unconditional love, on horses. So one person puts his leg up because that helps his back. Well, it's kind of hard on me, but I do need to stretch that. And that's where, when we're sitting at a desk, I realized that as I've been more sedentary, I wasn't stretching certain things. And you got to keep it stretched. But we're also conscientious in America. Whereas in Japan, they all do Tai Chi. So let's all start doing Tai Chi all around the world. Just like if we all decided to pray and chant at the same time for peace, for matriarchal society. And you're born he or she when you're 18 or can serve your country, then, or vote, then you can have choice of which sex you're going to choose. Because high school's got enough going on, Do as much stability as you can. Stay with someone if you can. And I'm realizing I need to put on some warmer clothes. So, no matter what you do, you see all kinds of people like it different ways. And so let's make it exercise. Sexercise. Want to come do sexercise? We could do a 20-minute Zoom. I don't know. Why not, right? Comment.